Looking for the perfect pair of running shoes can be surprisingly difficult. There are so many choices, different designs, different types of cushioning, and different prices. But what actually makes a running shoe good? Is it the cushioning, the comfort, the weight, the design, or simply the brand? In today's video, we are going to take a detailed look at running shoes and everything you should know before choosing your next pair. Welcome back to the channel. If you love footwear, fashion, and useful shoe guides, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Running shoes are more than just another pair of sneakers. They are designed specifically to make running and other activity movements more comfortable. A good running shoe should feel comfortable, fit properly, and provide the type of sport and cushioning that works for you. And the important thing to remember is that the most expensive shoe is not automatically the best shoe for every person. Your ideal running shoe depends on your feet, your running style, where you run, how often you run, and most importantly, how comfortable the shoe feels. Design and appearance. Let's start with the design. At first glance, running shoes can look very similar, but there can be a lot of difference in the detail. Look at the shape of the shoe, the upper material, the lacing system, and the sole. The upper is the part that wrap around your foot. A breathable upper can be easily, especially useful during exercise because it allows air to circulate around your feet. The laces are also important because they help you adjust the fit. And of course, appearance matters too. Modern running shoes are available in everything from simple, minimal designs to bright and sporty styles. So, whether you prefer a classic look or something that really stands out, there are plenty of options. Now, let's talk about one of the most important things, comfort. A running shoe should feel comfortable when you put it on and move around. Pay attention to how your heel feels, how your toes move, and whether there are any uncomfortable pressure points. Your toes should have enough room to move naturally. At the same time, the shoe should not feel so much loose that your foot moves around excessively. Remember, comfort is personal. A shoe that feels amazing to one person might not feel the same of someone else. That's why trying shoes on is so important whether you have the opportunity. Next up is cushioning. Cushioning is designed to make each step feel more comfortable and can help absorb some of the impact created while running. Some shoes have a soft, plush feelings, while others have a firmer and more responsive feel. Which one is better? There is not one universal answer. Some runners prefer a softer ride, while others prefer a firmer feeling that makes the shoe feel more responsive. The key is finding the balance that feels comfortable for you. Now let's look underneath the shoe. The outsole is the part that comes into contact with the ground. Take a look at a rubber section and the pattern on the bottom. These details can affect how the shoe grips different surfaces. If you mainly run on roads or sidewalks, or you will generally want a shoe designed for those surfaces. If you regularly run on trails, you want to look for shoes specifically designed for trail running with an outsole suited to uneven surfaces. So always think about where you will actually be using the shoes. Another factor worth considering is weight. A lighter shoe can feel very comfortable for some runners, particularly when they want a more lightweight feelings. But lighter does not automatically mean better. A shoe also need to provide the comfort and features you need. So rather than choosing a shoe simply because it weighs less, think about the complete package: fit, comfort, cushioning, stability, and durability. Let's talk about sizing. Getting the right size is extremely important. Your foot should not feel squeezed inside the shoe, and your heel should not constantly slip out. When trying on running shoes, walk around and, if possible, test them with the socks you normally wear for running. Also, remember that sizing can vary between brands and even between different shoe models. So, don't assume that the same number will fit exactly the same in every shoe. Focus on how the shoe actually fits your foot. Here is another question you should ask yourself before buying running shoes: where I'm going to run. If you mostly run outdoors, look for road running shoes. If you enjoy trails, consider trail running shoes. And if you are mainly using the shoes for walking, gym workouts, or everyday activities, you may have different priorities. The best shoe is one of the matches the activity you are doing actually. Durability is another important consideration. Look closely at the stitching, upper material, outsole, and overall construction. How quickly a shoe wears out depends on many factors, including how often you used it, how you run, your running surface, and the shoe itself. Instead of expecting a specific number of months or kilometers from every shoe, regularly check the condition of your shoes. If the cushioning or outsole is significantly worn or the shoe no longer feel comfortable and sporty, it may be time to replace it. Of course, we are talking about shoes here, so we have to talk about style. A running shoe does not have to look boring. There are so many different colors, shapes, and designs available today. You can choose neutral colors for a clean everyday look or choose something brighter if you want your shoe to stand out. And because running shoes can also be worn casually, many people choose a pair that works both for exercise and everything outfits. At Stellito is we believe footwear can be practical and stylish at the same time. Now let's talk about the price. Running shoes can range from relatively affordable options to premium models, but price alone should not be your deciding factor. A more expensive shoe is not automatically the right shoe for you. Instead, think about what you are getting for your money. Does it fit comfortably? Does it suit your running surface? Does it provide the features you actually need? And most importantly, you are going to enjoy wearing it. A shoe that fits your needs and feels comfortable can be better choice than simply buying the most expensive models. So, who should consider a pair of running shoes? They can be useful for people who enjoy running, walking, or other activities where comfortable athletic footwear is appropriate, but the right shoe depends on the person. Beginners should focus on getting comfortable, properly fitting pair. A more experienced runner may have specific preferences for cushioning, stability, weight, or feel, and casual users may simply want a comfortable athletic shoe for everyday activities. The important thing is to choose based on your own needs rather than simply following trends. Before you buy your next pair, here's a quick checklist. Number one, check the fit. Number two, make sure they feel comfortable. Number three, consider the cushioning. Number four, think about where you will be running. Number five, check the outsole and traction. Number six, consider the weight. Number seven, look at the overall construction and durability. And finally, number eight, choose a style you actually like. If a shoe checks the boxes that matters to you, it could be a great option. So, what's the final verdict? A good running shoe is not simply about having the biggest brand name or the most expensive price tag. It's about finding the right combination of fit, comfort, cushioning, attraction. Durability and style for your individual's need. Take your time when choosing. Try the shoes on if possible, walk around in them and make sure they feel right for you. And remember, the best running shoe is one of the that works for your feet, your activity and your running environment. And that's bringing us to the end of today's video. I hope this guide helped you understand what to look for when choosing running shoes. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the Stellito Haze, and turn on the notification bell so you never out our miss latest